Going on, guys? Good morning, and good morning. All right, so let's hop to these levels. So for ES, basically we're back at the 74.54. We reclaimed it. As long as we hold this level, I am a little biased to the upside of a retest of 75.40. If we do start to fade under this 74.11, I will be looking to take shorts down to 73.63 to 7,300. Same for SPY. If you guys are trading options, you hold 744, you could target 749 to 754. Once we start to fade under this 744, I'm looking to target 736 down to 732. And for Qs, we could hold 722, we could target 735 to 737. We start slipping under this 722 or reject, we could look for a short back down to 697. And for NQ, as long as we hold this 29,475, we could look for a move up to 29,782, possibly back to 30,380. If we do slip and break under this 29,475, I'll be looking to take shorts down to 28,950 to 28,640. You guys have any questions? You guys have any questions about those levels? Check some tech out too. So for tech, we're still in this range at 589 to 600. Either we're going to reject this 6 and fade back down, or if we break 600, we could look for a push up to 614 for Meta. Tesla over 401, you could see 414. We fade out and reject this 401, we could see 384. Nvidia over 212, we should get a push to 218. Under 218, we could look for a short back down to 200. For Amazon, we reclaim 250, we could see a push up to 258. We reject 250, we could see a move down to 242. Apple's in no man's land. We're at all-time highs. Ideally, I'd like to see a pullback to 288 and use this as the pivot, so we could look for something like that. We start fading out this 288, we could see 277 to 265. For Microsoft, you're in dead center of the range, so I'd like to see a break and hold over 425. Back up to 456. And then if we reject 425, we can look for a move back down to 396. If you guys are watching any tech, those are the key levels to watch. Got about 9 minutes to market open. Like ES off that 54. Most likely, we're probably going to go push up to this 540 for a retest, like I was talking about yesterday. And it clapped to AMD, huh? Even AMD over like 488 looks like a nice long back up to 500. You guys have any other questions since we went over levels or anything? Any other stocks? Got about 5 minutes till open. They would run it up all night right to that 540 or the 74.54 level we have. Right to a T. I want to see if we can hold that level. If we could hold that level, I'm looking for continuation. Got about a minute and a half till this market open. Got about 30 seconds till open. Ideally, we'd like to see this value area high retest if we can get it. There's the 454 retest. She's holding. Bounced right off that 54 at open. That might have been the only long. Let's see if we get a pullback once again. We can get like a 60, 61. I'm gonna go for it. Looks like they're just gonna squeeze this thing back up to that 540. Anybody catch that long off the 54 we talked about in the pre-market? See if we break under this. NQ. Let's see if NQ could hold this 475. If it starts fading out, most likely ES will push back down until this VWAP retest. NQ under 475 would be a potential short. And then ES under 74.54 is the same thing. That's our pivot. It's breaking. That's why we don't chase. So if you played NQ under 475 would be your short. They'd be up around 30 points right now. ES under 754 was your short. You target VWAP down to 724. Full TP is 711 or 7411. should get more continuation right here. I should have played that 54 break. I hate trading the first like 5 minutes. The market open. That's been the reason I didn't take it. This might be the long. So if it gets stuffed right here. What tech's doing real fast. Apple just exploded. Meta rejected that 600 we talked about. Nvidia's selling off. Microsoft is sideways. Did anybody catch that 74.54 break that we talked about in the Discord yesterday? You guys did. TP is VWAP at 425. Full TP is 74.11. Most likely I'm going to be waiting till 10 o'clock. Unless something changes. You guys know I love that hourly close. NQs were claiming that 475, so let's see. Don't want to get absorbed. There it goes. Yeah, you should get that 25 at VWAP if you guys grab that short. Has rallied all night. I would expect a pullback to at least 410, 411, somewhere around this zone. If we could hold this, look to take longs back off. Other scenario, we come all the way back down, do a little double bottom action, and then see how we react. Do we break down or do we just double bottom? All right, we come over here. Or it's just flagging out and we make a leg down, right? Like this. There's your flag. breakdown. So either double bottom or this bear flag breaks down. I really want to entry down here around this 74.05 to 74.15, somewhere in this zone. If that does give out, then we should probably come back down to that 63-ish target we got down there. See if they hold it. NQ just exploded back up over 475. ES should follow. Right to 454 for a rejection, right? Ideally, I'd like to see it reclaim. Got stuffed at 54. Wicked right off of it. NQ still holding above 475 though, so maybe it does pull ES above that 74.54 pivot. Gotta keep watching tech. Tech's not doing much right now though. Might reject right here. Let's see. Once we reclaim 54, we might just continue down. he's trying to hold. Yankees squeezing. He should just start going. Oh, come on. Right over that 54. I didn't expect it that quick. See if we get a retest again. Anybody in any trades? Everyone just sitting on their hands. I really want that 10 o'clock close. That's what I'm really trying to wait for. I just don't want to miss if it holds 54 and starts running without us because we waited to 10, but it is what it is. Same thing for the downside. We break under 54 and start flushing. Hopefully we get continuation on the next hourly candle. Shorts look like they might be setting up finally. You guys are watching that 15-minute VPF. You rejected that POC, and that's our pivot basically, that 54. You guys see how it aligns. And that value area low is aligning with that 74.11, right? What's yours at? Mine's at 56. That's right with that 54 that I'm talking about. NQ sitting right at that 475. pivot I have too, so I'm just trying to sit on my hands for right now so we get a clear direction. No point in guessing. I mean, the short looks like she's going to play out. Spy's already under VWAP. Qs are breaking down right now. NQ's more about 200 points away. Yeah, mine's always different. My trade ovate's completely different than my POS one. This is at 47. See if they hold it. Weird part is the high is the same as my POS. The low's different and the POC's different. A 54 reclaim again. Let's see. We can hold this 54. That's a beautiful long, at least to 500. Should catch at least 40 points. It's an illiquid zone right there. Got about 6-7 minutes for this hourly close. So I'm hoping it just doesn't run without me. Just stuck in this zone, right? Around 40 to 50, 56, 57. Got about 4 or 5 minutes left of this hourly close. And we're just mounted to where we opened, right around that 54. Selling pressure's picking up. You guys see the 15-minute too. Looks like she's starting to get absorbed up here, right? That's why I like letting the hourly candle close. They might just trap everyone who's trying to long that. So ideally the 74.11. If you didn't catch the 74.54 short, let it go test 74.11 as there's nothing really there. See how you react. Yep. That bear flag we drew played out, right? Or we drew this out. Broke down, right? So your entry would have been right here. You could have just played this POC at 47 if you didn't take the 54. 54 was almost top tick. Besides that 60, what we hit like 60? Fairly close. Got about a minute left, not even, about 10 seconds left for this hourly close. See if we wick down to 74.11 and see what happens here. Should just get continuation at this point. Yeah, I'm still waiting. It's not much to trade right now. Bounced right off VWAP down there at that 29. Yeah, if they buy this back up, we'll see. I like how he held right at that WAP. There's just no confirmation that we're changing structure right now. Either we break it or it's just a higher low forming. Let's see what happens. Or lower high. See, I do like it. Let's see if we can get a little further pullback. The buying pressure is picking up down here. All right, I'm going to try it right here. The buying pressure is picking up. I'm looking to take this at least back to like 54. I'll front run it at 53. Full TP is 71. You guys are in. We should get a nice push. I should have took that 37. I hesitated a bit. I was just trying to make sure we do get the push. The stop is around 30. It's like almost like a 1 hour trade. If we do start holding, I'm going to try to take this up to the 70. But ideally 53. I'm just looking for a 1-to-1 at this point. See what Tech's doing. Tech's just sideways. See if we get the defend right here. Yeah, I'm in long 34. You got a really nice entry. I'm looking to take it to at least 53. Full TP is 68, 69, somewhere around there. I mean, it's holding where it needs to. I have a limit set for 53. We should, like I said, it's about a 1-to-1 trade, a little more. It's not anything crazy. If it does start showing crazy strength, I'm going to start looking to TP that anywhere up here, 67. Or holding. See if these goons get absorbed. Either we're the goons or they're the goons. Yeah, I'm up 150. It's not anything crazy, but we got to break this little pivot right here. There's some volume up here. If we do start rejecting again, I might just lock it in and look for another reentry and build a buffer. I did that last week. Remember, I didn't lock anything in and then started the day red. I don't really want to do that again. As of right now, it looks like she wants to push. See if we get it. I'm basically running that 54 pivot we talked about all morning. I just want to front run it. Hopefully we can get a nice fill, and it's a 1-hour trade. I just don't like how we can't break this 47. There you go, North Shore, yeah. Look to target around like 50. You had a better entry than me. 50, 53, anywhere. Or just start trimming along the way just to be safe. We got to wipe out this 47, though. I mean, the hourly time frame is setting up. So that's trades really based off that, right? We came down, retest, held. Now I'm just looking for kind of continuation. Over 54, we should just start pushing back, like I said, close to that 500 level. If we do get the follow through, that's what we don't know. I'll do this. We'll sell 3 at 53 and keep 2 runners. This 47's a freaking... NQ's got to reclaim 475. She's right at it. Let's see. Gotta crack this freaking 47. Make sure you're not on delayed like Jada. She's still holding. Got to break 47. Just a wall there. We got 3 set to trim at 53, and I'm going to try to keep the last 2 runners to around, I'll probably TP like 65. So if it plays out, that's kind of what I'm watching. I just hate how we're rejecting this 47 like 3-4 times already. No, that's why I always wait for the hourly candle. The hourly closes. It gives you the direction. And if we get faked out, we know fairly quick, so we can cut it. Like if this plays out, we should run close to like 74, almost 7,500 if it does. If not, it's just gonna go back down to 74.11. So there's no reason to guess. But right now we got to wipe this 47 out. It looks like I'm about to get stopped. 47 wouldn't break. My stop is 30. I'm risking, like I said, I'm risking about 250 to make 300. North Shore got a really good entry. 34, whatever he said. Beautiful. Just got to wipe this. Once we take 47, we should grab enough liquidity and just start pushing. The volume's picking up right now. It's not enough to blow through this 47. Yeah, it looks like she's about to just flush. Right before that candle closed, they pushed it up. It just still won't break the 47. still sitting right. It's still holding the 30 the structure. That's why my pivot, my stop's at 30. Because under 30, it's going to be invalidated. Looks like she's going to go for it. Unless they just freaking start pushing this thing right now. It's looking like they're about to just stop me out. We were up like 200 like 3 times in a row. Didn't take any of it. Yeah, I was up like 150, 200, somewhere around there. Like 3 times. It like the 47 just wouldn't break. I mean, we're still holding where we need to hold, so it's still valid. It's just once 30 breaks, it's invalidated. So you just got to either trust the setup or get stopped out. It's really all it comes down to. I still don't like it if we can't break that 47 though. That's my main thing. Like 45, got a shit ton of liquidity. See if we absorb them all. Let's see. Either we get stopped or this thing's most likely going to run to like 65. See what tech's doing. Tech's just flat. You know what I might do? I might just put, if we do get a push, take 3 off at 47. Just to reduce risk. If it starts looking nice, I'll cancel it. But as right now, I'm looking if we just get a push up. See if we sweep these fuckers. I'm saying. I still like it, dude. I just gotta trust it. I got 53. I got 2 more at 59. It just won't break. This is our stop, basically. This 30, this is my stop. So it's like a 1 hour trade. It's not anything too wild. It could grow to more if we do get the follow through. We still need NQ to break 29,475. NQ could break 475. ES should run to at least 53, which would take at least more than half of our cons off. So, what we're looking for. Anybody else still holding? Just give us the frickin' 53 already. Yeah, there goes NQ. She's starting to push. She's got to reclaim that 475. She could break 475 yeses. We're going to get filled at that 53, more than likely. We take half off, and then we'll just play the runners accordingly at that point. And she held that 30 the whole time. That was our structure shift. It just never broke, so I held it. We got close. We hit what right here? 31.75. We're $1.75 away from being stopped. Still won't just give it to us. I like it, but it's annoying. It is annoying. One micro or one mini? I got 5 micros right now. See if we get the push right here. The 15's looking good. The hourly's looking good. We need NQ to break this 475, right? This is our pivot. This can clear it. We should push up, and this should bring ES to that 54-ish pivot we had. If not, it'll reject again. We do get the follow through. Like I said, this thing's going to run to at least 65, and then from there, if it really gets continuation, you can get back to like 7,500 just for like a retest from the Friday sell off. If it ends up getting some follow through, because then this what we have would ideally be the low. That 35-ish would be the low. So we got filled. Let's see if we get. Come on, give me the fill. Give me the fill. 53. Gonna blow it up. Oh no. No way. Tried to blow it up. I needed what? A tick. It hit 51, 52.75. Can't even make it up. Can't even make it up. Just give me the 53. I might just take it if it doesn't blow through right here. Come on. There we go. Now we got runners left for 59. Let's see if we can get it. We'll make it like 55 just to be safe. Looks good. You know what I'll do? We'll do it smart today, guys. 53 might have been it. I was not smart. I was not smart. 53 might have been top tick. That's it. Where's it delayed at, North Shore? Is it just how far delayed? We got 2 runners left still. My stops break even on these last 2 runners, so like 41, 42. I'm just closing the trade. Looking to get 55 filled and then 59 for the second trim. See if we can get it. Do like how the 47's now becoming a demand zone. Just got to stay above it. You guys see how we took 3 off though? So we reduced the risk, locked in profit. Now we're just sitting in the trade for free to squeeze out maybe another 6, 7 points. So that's what brings our 1 hour trade. We were risking 250 to make 300. Now if we fill TPs, it'll be like a 1.5, close to maybe a 2 hour trade, depending. We'll see. It'll most likely be like a 1.5 hour. But these runners are what get you to squeeze it out. It gives you that opportunity. You know, worst case, I sell it at 41, 42 BE. Best case, it fills my targets. That 53 was a sniper, huh? Come on, NQ. Just give me the follow through. She's holding that 475. Oh, now we can move our stop. This is not our stop anymore. Stop is now at 41, which is BE. So if we get these fills, 55 and 59. Will we get it is the question. Is anyone in this trade with me? We got in pretty good. I mean, we got in right here on the pivot on this hammer candle. Entry could have been a little better. I hesitated at that 41. I was looking for that 37. You sniped it, North Shore. I'm not even going to lie. That 34 was beautiful. It still won't give me the fill, huh? What's crazy? It's crazy, Jim. We're up 10 points from the entry. Looking for like 15 at least. Almost 20. 41 to almost 60. See if we get it. I just hate how we can't break through. NQ's kind of holding. She's holding where she needs. ES is lacking today. Microsoft's dead. Nvidia's bear flagging. Apple's bull flagging. Everything's all over the place. Just give me the fill at 55. NQ's starting to push. Let's see if ES starts following right here. NQ's showing a little shoulder. Come on. Come on. Will not break. The hourly still looks good. It's the only reason I'm holding it. This whole trade was based off the hourly, as I mentioned earlier. See if we get it, guys. Here comes that 55. Come on. Okay, we got filled. We got one runner left for 59. This one I'm just going to play accordingly. Once I see any projection, I'm just going to lock it in. Or we'll get filled TP. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to take it. I sold it. I wanted that. Oh, it's going to pop right there. They fucked me nice. Ugh. That was a pretty good trade we had, guys. Yeah, there it goes. That's fucked. Yeah, I should have. I had no reason to get out. There goes the 59 TP. 65 would be ideal, Jada. Overall, that was a pretty good trade. We read it. I mean, we had to be super patient for this hourly time frame, right? This was tricky today. We rallied up into that value area high, which was our 75, 74, 50, 76, 54 pivot, or no, 74, 54. Came back down, retested, and got the continuation. Most likely, if we do get the continuation, 7,500. It's not really far fetched. Overall, pretty good trade. All our TPs hit. I don't think my 59 hit though, or did it? Yeah, it did. I would have got filled full TP at that 59. I think I sold it like right here, 54 or something. That last one. But, you know, we did half a mini into 300 bucks with really no risk. We were risking 250 at most. If we don't get another setup by 11, I'll probably just call it one and done for the day. We'll see what happens. Over 54 though, we could, like I said, we can get continuation. Either we're gonna get rejected right here and go back down to that the 35-ish level. We'll probably go retest this at some point if we do reject. Anywhere in the zone. If we reject 54, we can come back down here. If we continue, we're probably going to run to that 70 and then to that 500 psych level. So that's really the only options we got left. Anything besides that, you're just forcing trades. Change this back to 5. Get in and have 1. Yeah, and there's that bullshit. At 54. You have runners left or full size, Jada? There's that 59. She's trying to fill it again. One mini from 46. Oh shit. I just put your stop at 47 since that was like the POC right here. Worst case, you get stopped out for $1 profit. Just let her breathe. Maybe you get to this 68. 65, I would just front run it just to be safe. And the hourly still looks good. I don't like that 54. At this point, NQ is going to be your guide, right? NQ is going to kind of guide you. If NQ keeps showing some strength and tries to retest this 29,782 we talked about earlier, ES should follow through. Or NQ is going to come back, retest this 475 maybe, and then go push up. If that's the case, ES is just going to come back to this VWAP. I mean, that's how I would view the market personally. We had those tops though. 59 was it. Literally had the final TP to the top. I don't like this 15-minute rejection. Looks disgusting. It's got to flip back up over like 47 at this point. If this rejects, you're probably just going to fall down to this. I would probably come around this 47.20, the top of these wicks, or even like right here. If we do sell off, this would probably be your short target. So if you do fade out this 46, 47, you could target down here at 20. 22 is ideal. That could have been the retest, that 47, right? That's why I was telling you, Jay, to place your stop like right around there. You closed right above it. You closed over 47, and then you opened at 47. Now maybe you might get the continuation. Let's see. That 15 looked so ugly. This one, and they closed it. I mean, they closed it where they needed to, but that scared me a bit. Yeah, you're gonna get the 65 now. Yeah, they're gonna squeeze these fuckers, aren't they? That's a nice trade. I told you, North Shore, we had the sniper, and you had a better entry than me, but that we got in right on the pivot. We got in. We had a beautiful entry. We read that bad boy today. I'll tell you that. Yeah, they squeezed them all. I would have got squeezed because I would have hopped on the bias short under that 47. I just don't like how, like I was saying, NQ is still showing strength. He was holding this 475. Then NQ started tanking. They just trapped everyone. Yeah, get that value area high, 65. Yeah, there you go. Right before that 11 o'clock candle close on the hourly, right? Yeah, we had it. We had it, North Shore. It was an overall good trade. There's nothing wrong with it. I should have just left that last runner. There was no reason for me to sell it. And then full T pig. Good hold, Jada. Yeah, she had a mini. She just caught like 20 points. Yeah. 65, I would have locked it in. I ain't, you know me, I play conservative. She still caught almost 20 points. Just trail your stop at this point, Jada. I would just put your trail at like 54, 55 and just trail it. Yeah, I'm all over. North Shore, I'm on. I think I have some Lucids. I think this one's Lucid actually. Got Tradeify, and then a few Apex. I usually just rotate to the same three every time. Anybody else catch those shorts or those longs with us? Where's Big Vin at today? Or Rome? Where are these degenerates at? Overall, I'm fairly happy with that trade. I'll give it to 11, see how the hourly opens up. And then from there, I'm probably going to call it a day. I don't really want to give anything back. We had a nice clean trade. For the most part, kind of stress free. See if Jada gets filled at that 70. When do you sell all yours, North Shore? You said you had 5 micros at 34. When did you start selling them? What do you do? A couple hundred? You should have did pretty well then. Yeah, they squeeze that hour. The hourly is just the best setup. I don't know why anyone would want to trade anything else. I know it's slow, but like I said, they take so long to develop. But if we catch the play, you're catching a nice move. I love those inside body candles. Boom to boom. 60 was the top. That's why I was front running at 59, and that was a nice trade, a nice setup. You did 200 for the day. That's not bad. You only had 5 micros. That's you're not really risk. Your risk is very minimal. You just want to make sure when you're locking in profit. Like if we're like I was risking 250, so I have to, ideally I have to see where my targets are, and I have to squeeze at least 250 out. Like I don't want to risk 250 to make 200. Like the longevity of it won't make sense. That's where you kind of gotta play with the numbers or where your targets are and your entries and your trims. Remember I was saying like this was a 1-to-1 trade. We'll risk like 250 to make 250, and we squeezed out a little more. So that's what I was saying. It wasn't even a one like a 1.5. 1.5 would have been like $400. I love the RR. The R multiple saves you. It's for futures and the prop firms. It's hard though because the trailing drawdown. So it's hard to really let them breathe. That's the only downfall. That's why most of the time if you guys notice, if I see it go to like a key level, I usually just lock it in, and it sucks because I don't want to risk that opposed to the drawdown. It's either risk the drawdown or risk the move continuing without me. So I always just take the profit, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. That's why I like the micros now, because I can just take three, let two go, and kind of just keep trailing and not worry about the drawdown as much. Yeah, you need a few more candles, but you got to get back to that 75.40 for a retest. Most likely, you're gonna, as long as you stay over this 54, you're probably gonna get up to that 74.50 or excuse me, 75.40. See if you make a lower high or see what happens. Yeah, I like the 65. That's what I was telling you. And you got the hourly about to close in about 4 minutes, so just be mindful of that as well. Yeah, that's not bad. You're in the trade for essentially for free at this point, or stress free, so just let it breathe. Even if you wanted, Jade, you could take like 5 off at 65 and just try to do that. Keep a little wider stop if you want. Or take like 6 or 7 off and leave 3, you know. NQ's starting to push right here as we're speaking. See if ES follows. Oh shit, I always forget. That's why I don't know why you just don't run 10 micros. The minis suck. That's why I hate the mini, because you can't manage the risk. That's what used to kill me. The micros just grab 10, sell like 7, and keep three runners. Yeah. So if this plays out, I can get to 7,500. Come on, Jada, you're better than that. There's no reason you should be on minis. Unless you're running like 5 minis and just selling 4. Should get it. Let's see. If you blow through this, you're going to just start printing. Your delta's going. Yeah, nah, it was a nice freaking full TP. Now, ideally, if you come back and retest 54, you could play the retest and try to take it up to 75 if it holds, or wherever it retests at. That would be ideal. Yeah, over 71, there's nothing there. There's like no liquidity. You should move up probably to 85 fairly quick. Your candle's about to close. Let's see if you get the continuation right here. Yep. You're probably going to get that continuation. Still got positive delta printing right now. So 85 would be ideal at this point. I think I'm going to call it a day, guys. I still like the upside if we hold for more continuation. 74.54 is your pivot. So just keep that in mind. But I'm going to sign off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good trades.